Most organizations trust their security tools, SIEMs, EDRs, firewalls, to catch threats as they happen. But these tools are built to detect noisy, active attacks, not the silent weaknesses already inside your environment. In reality, up to 90% of identity risk is invisible to conventional monitoring. Why? Because attackers often exploit legitimate, overly permissive accounts that don't trigger alerts. Teams chase incidents feeling secure, while the real danger, misconfigured identities, remains unchecked. It's like having an alarm system but leaving the key under the mat. The threat isn't the break-in, it's the open invitation. By the time your tools notice, the attacker is already inside, using valid credentials to move freely. The real solution? Shift from reactive monitoring to proactively finding and fixing identity weaknesses. Don't just watch for attacks. Close the doors attackers use to walk right in. The biggest identity threats aren't advanced hacks, they're everyday misconfigurations. Think of thousands of settings in Active Directory, Azure AD, or Okta. One wrong permission can open a critical vulnerability. Attackers don't need to break in if they find an old account with a non-expiring password or a user with accidental admin rights. These aren't rule breakers, they're exploiting rules that were set up wrong. Modern IT's complexity means misconfigurations are inevitable. New apps, cloud migrations, constant personnel changes. A rushed admin grants broad access just for now, but never fixes it. An employee changes roles but keeps old permissions. These small oversights pile up, creating a hidden attack surface. Fixing misconfigurations is proactive security, locking doors before the alarm ever sounds. Systematically correcting these flaws slashes risk, moving you from firefighting to prevention. Don't wait for alerts, find and fix the root causes before attackers do. The most dangerous identity exposures are often the most obvious. Weak or excessive permissions, like an intern with access to financials or a developer with admin rights, violate the principle of least privilege. Every extra permission is a new risk. Unused or stale accounts, left over from ex-employees or old projects, are digital ghosts, easy for attackers to exploit unnoticed. Their passwords are rarely changed, making them prime targets. Exposed admin credentials are the jackpot. Attackers can disable security, create backdoors, and steal data at will. These exposures are hard to spot manually. Auditing thousands of accounts and permissions is nearly impossible. Security teams focus on visible threats, while misconfigurations quietly grow. The real danger isn't always a sophisticated hacker. It's your own neglected identity landscape. Don't wait for a breach to realize your biggest risk was inside all along. Proactive identity management is the only way to close these gaps. Audit, reduce, and monitor permissions before attackers find them. Manually fixing every identity misconfiguration is impossible in today's complex environments. That's why Dela Identity Exposure Management exists, to tackle the hidden 90% of identity risk. Dela IM connects to your core identity systems, continuously analyzing configurations for vulnerabilities and attack paths. It doesn't wait for alerts. It hunts for risky conditions before attackers can exploit them. Dormant accounts, excessive permissions, non-expiring passwords, exposed admin credentials, Dela finds them all. The platform gives you clear, prioritized guidance and even automates fixes for common issues. This frees your team from tedious manual work, letting them focus on strategy while Dela strengthens your defenses. By eliminating misconfigurations, you move from reactive firefighting to proactive security hygiene. Dela IM turns your identity infrastructure from a liability into a resilient foundation. True security isn't just about alarms, it's about locking every door before trouble starts.